Hello YouTube and welcome back to Brewing with Magic. So today's deck comes to you from a member of what we call the Brew Crew. At the moment there is 3 of us that are involved in the channel in one way or the other. I am the mindless idiot talent, if you will. I get to play the decks and have a blast in front of the camera with you. We have my really good friend Guillermo, who not only edits all of the decks for us, thank you very much, you do a great job, but he also is an amazing deck builder. And then we have a really good friend of mine by the name of Wahid, who has a channel on Twitch. He goes by Top Deck King. Go check him out. He is the creator of this deck, hence why we're calling it TDK Control, Top Deck King Control. Now, he focuses more on best of 3 content and going on the ladder more aggressively and trying to qualify top 1200 every single month, as where we would love to do that, not something we're against, but we're trying to have fun and just put out a bunch of new decks, whether they are super powerful or just really fun. Just have a blast. So let's get into the deck real quick. So the point of this deck is a discard control deck, similar to one of the other decks we put in the past, as far as it can close games out with Tegrid, but kind of a different shell altogether. So we start off here with our removal, Bloodchief Thirst. We have 2 copies of Agonizing Remorse to start removing cards from their hand. We have another piece of removal. This one's not only great for early game, but any of those lands running around in the format right now gets rid of those pretty much instantly. We have 3 copies of Heartless Act. All kinds of things you can do with this. You guys are pretty familiar with this, I'm sure. Maze Mind Tome, some card advantage or card fixing, depending on if you scry or draw with its mechanics. Elspeth's Nightmare, not only is it removal, not only does it take a card from their hand, but we can get rid of their graveyard if they're doing any graveyard shenanigans. It's a really versatile card. Then we have 4 copies of Perdition. Now this is a really versatile card in the deck because it still keeps on point with what you're trying to do and help discard a card out of their hand, or if you need mana, then you can throw this down as a land. So that's really good. Then we step into our board wipe Extinction Event, the one we all love to play, hate to see against. 2 copies of Hagra's Mauling, so once again, we either have the removal spell or we have the land, not bad at all. 2 copies of Liliana, Walker the Dead. Now, this does 2 things for us. One, when it comes out, it usually is a removal, you -3. But sometimes you don't need to do that. We're still discarding cards from their hand. So it can do both sides of what we're trying to do again, control the board or remove the cards from their hand. Another thing it does is people hate Planeswalkers in general. They really don't like Lily either. So what will happen is this will help save your life total because they're going to want to attack her and not your life. So it just helps you sustain a little bit longer while you're just making sure you control the board in every way possible. 4 copies of Solemn. Go ahead and just mana ramp. It's also a blocker and it helps you draw a card. Good old Tegrid. I think this is going to be one of the most played cards in the set. Personally, it's just a great card. In this particular deck, you can use it on the front side. You can use it on the back side. It helps discard on the front. If they have to sacrifice, or if you already have enough going on and they discard and you have Tegrid got a fright out, then you're starting to get advantage from their cards. Just a lot of just really good synergies in the deck with that. We have a one of Burning Rune Demon. Kind of just playing around with the card right now. When I first saw it, I was like, I don't like it. It's not great. I definitely have won a few games off the back of, I need a removal spell right now. Draw this. Grab a Bloodchief's Thirst and a Heartless Act. They have to pick one. You get your removal. You can win the game. So that's awesome. 4 copies of Ugin. Of course, you got to have Ugin in a deck like this. That just seals the game. We have 3 Castle Lochthwains. We have 14 Swamps and 4 Crawling Barrens. That's the deck. It is a blast to play. It's very controlly. I hope you enjoy it. If you don't mind doing me a huge favor, it's completely free. If you just hit that subscribe button. If you don't mind doing me a huge favor and hitting the subscribe button, is completely free and it would mean the world to me. Give the video a like if you don't mind. And let's get into the game. Let's see what we can do. Clown Hair. God, I like that one. What's up, Clown Hair? Heard Clown Shoes. So we have a swamp, 2 total lands, 4 if we include the dual face cards, Bloodchief, Perdition, Hagra, Solemn, and Ugin. Opponent goes first. They're not showing anything on their end as far as companions. Seems a little slow, but we are drawing. Let's try it out. I tend to say let's get greedy a lot, so let's just try it out. And a Crawling Baron, so we'll start off with the Swamp past turn. Opponent's on red-black. They're probably going to be trying to discard our hand too, but in a different way. Here's some blue. Clearwater Pathway. Oh, we've got a baby Godzilla. Each creature you spell. I remember this card. That's not new. So let's see. We're probably. I'm just gonna Bloodchief Thirst that so we can throw. I think Hagra Mauling's a little slow. Let's get another black source out there. Put that in the plate tapped, and we'll Bloodchief this little creature. Pass the turn. Mr. T. What are the odds I meet Mr. T in gold rank? Okay, we have Elspeth's Nightmare, Perdition, 3 lands, Extinction, and a Tegrid. We go first. Let's keep it. I hope we don't run into a deck where our removal doesn't work again. Let's start with the Swamp. Mr. T. What are you starting out with, my opponent here? Mountain. Heartless is a great draw. We'll throw another Swamp past the turn. I like Mountain, and then when we draw Heartless, we are against Gruul or Mono Red Slow Start. Gruul. There's the Brushfire. I go to attack. Let's just completely just keep Heartless active. Let's just keep them off. I'm going to throw the Castle Lochthwain and see if they have a 3-drop that they can with the Perdition. And we'll just get rid of that from their card hand now. 2 Embercleaves and a Bone Crusher and 3 land. Let's get rid of that Bone Crusher, and then unless they top deck a creature, they're not doing anything. They throw another land past the turn. We draw a Swamp. We'll play the Swamp. We're gonna slam the Lantern down quick and try to start taking advantage of destroying their hand while we can with the Lantern. See if they take 3 or discard a card. Mr. T is deciding. What will we do? 2 Embercleaves, 2 lands, and a hidden card. So they get rid of one of the lands. And they play land and pass. So now we will play a land, and we will Maze Mine Tome. We will target them with the Lantern. See if they discard or take 3. Probably discard one of the Embercleaves. There we go. 1 Embercleave gone. And we'll pass the turn so that we can draw a card with Maze Mine Tome next at the end of their turn. And here comes a Mammoth. Mammoth is down. Mammoth is now a 5/5 with the landfall, but that's fine. They're not doing anything. We're going to draw with the Maze Mine Tome, putting a counter on it. And we get a Bloodchief's Thirst. So let's, I don't think this deck runs Planeswalkers. The Elspeth's Nightmare is not great. The Extinction, just in case they do anything crazy. We're going to Bloodchief Thirst the Mammoth. Leaves us mana open for Maze Mine Tome. We're going to trigger the Lantern. 2 cards left in their hand. They're at 20 life. They discard a land, leaving them just an Embercleave. Game plan is going the way we want it to. They play a Questing Beast. That is going to hit us, but we can kill it with an Extinction event. Yep, they swing in for 4. And we draw a card with Maze Mine Tome. Liliana. Why can't we use you yet? I don't want to be getting hit by this Questing Beast, and we can still draw, so we're going to Extinction event on even. Fire up the Lantern. See if they discard Embercleave or take 3. Take the 3. And we have a Maze Mine Tome in play to draw on 1 in our hand. And 4 cards in the graveyard for Lily. Let's just get a whole bunch of advantage going. Throw the other Maze Mine. End the turn. And they can see we've got it under control. Mr. T, go play with your jewelry. That's how the deck goes. It looks like Blackbird. 13 Blackbird. 4 lands, Bloodchief, Solemn, Ugin. And we go first. They're not showing anything. Why mulligan? It's been one of those days where if we mulligan, it's been worse. Not better. What do we have, opponent? What do we have? Forest. We'll throw another swamp. Food or Gruul? Oh, neither. A swamp. Deathtouch? Yep. Yes, it is. Nice draw. Elspeth's Nightmare is the draw. We play a forest or swamp. They have a forest. We do not. We play a swamp. Hit them with the Elspeth's Nightmare. Pass the turn. Okay, and they throw a shovel. Not a bad creature at all. We get to see their hand. We'll take the Binding of the Old Gods. That leaves them a land, 2 questing beasts, and a foul person over here. So we'll throw a land, and we'll throw the Solemn to ramp. Yeah, they're going to get to draw if they kill it. This has Deathtouch, all that fun stuff, unfortunately. But we want to save the Blood Sheaf for one of these questing beasts. Okay, Fatal Passage, crack it. I wonder what they're playing. I bet you it's a questing beast. Well, there's 2 tokens. Not a whole lot I can do about that. I'm going to have to block the shovel just to try to keep some of the tokens off me. Yep. Take action, draw. Agonizing Remorse, not bad. Ambition, not bad. So, what do we got here? We'll do our land. We have to Blood Sheaf Thirst, getting rid of the questing beast. Maybe it was better here, because, I mean, they're going to kill us with poison counters at this rate, right? But, Agonizing Remorse. And get rid of this other questing beast. Okay. Another Finn. So they now get to give us the counters. Yeah, what was I thinking before that? I'm so afraid of this deck sometimes I forget they don't just automatically give you counters. Nice top deck. 5, 6. Oh, man. 5, 6. This would be 7. There it is. Okay, so we just need to live one more turn. We'll put this out for a blocker. Take action. Land. Throw a land. Oh, wait, what do we got here? We don't know what this is, but hey, we have 4, 5, 6. We have the land we need. Let's just see exactly what's in their hand, and hopefully we pill something. Okay, land. Nice. So they have to top deck something really good. We'll block one of these with the Solemn, get the draw, and then we wipe the board. Okay, so, I mean, it's going to happen. Doesn't matter which one we do. Now we go to 4. They're excited. They're going to throw their Deathtouch creature, probably. Ooh, okay, that'll help us in later turns. I mean, you think they'd throw one more Deathtouch because it pretty much seals the deal? There, okay, so, cool. 2, for 2, for 2, for 2. Cool. That's Ugin, -2. -2, wipe the board of all 4 creatures. They instant quit. Got there. Whew! I think it's just raid with eyes on either side. I think it's raid. Hello, raid. That's what I'm going with. Okay, opening hand is 3 lands, a Perdition, 2 Solemns, and an Ugin. Opponent goes first. Very slow. I'm going to take them all again. Okay, a little better. So 2 Swamps, Crawling, Agonizing, Elspeth, Extinction, and Solemn. Keep that. We have a 2, a 3, and then which 4-drop do we want? We don't have 4 land to even cast Solemn, even though that will ramp us. This makes sure we can get rid of cards in their hand and kill creatures. So, unfortunately, bye, robot. Opponent's on black. There's our Solemn. Hey, hello, robot. I did not want to leave your side, sir. Thank you, robot. 2 blacks. Pass the turn. Let's see what's in their hand. Agonizing Remorse it up. Let's get some information. A Cling to Dust, an Elspeth's Nightmare, their own, a Heartless Act, another Heartless Act, and a Field of Ruin, and a... Okay, so, let's get rid... They're going to kill our Solemn when we throw it eventually, no matter what. Let's get rid of the Elspeth's Nightmare so they can't see our hand. They're not doing anything anytime soon. They're also slow in control. Bye. Cling to Dust that. They want to draw a card. See ya! Build a ruin, pass. Okay, it's a very passy game. I don't think they're going to be playing any creatures anytime soon, so maybe that was a mistake. But we're going to slam the Elspeth's Nightmare, remove a card from their hand. They have so many cards we don't know about again. How did they do that so fast? Radiant Fountain, pass the turn. Okay, let's look at their hand this way. These are also land, getting them away from Ugin. We don't care. So let's just, if they play Ugin, we'll do that. Play the Crawling Barrens, and let's ramp up. We have the Perdition, but who cares if they kill our Solemn? We get a land. They're going to kill it in response once it's the board. They always do that. Okay, that's fine. I don't really mind the Crawling Barrens. I don't hate that. There's that. Instantly, before this resolves, they're going to Heartless Sack. Instead of waiting until I guess there's an argument to be made to do it now, but I wait. So we'll take that action. Nice. We'll take that action. Nice. So basically, for 4, we got to put a land into play and draw a card. Okay. Boom. Okay. Now we'll throw our 6th land. They won't have a counter spell, but with this we can go get a couple of different finishers. So let's throw the... No, they don't have a lot in their hand. Let's just keep progressing forward like this. Let's try to get rid of some more of that removal. There's the Heartless Act. Cool. Take action. Nice. Take action. Grab that. And then next turn we can do this, and that'll get rid of that. Okay, they want to see what's in our hand. So we don't care about this. They can't grab that target. You choose a non-creature. So let's get the Crawling Barrens out. We have 7, 8. So let's do this. See what's in their hand. Who cares if they get our Extinction? Get rid of that. We don't care about the Extinction event. So I'm just going to go ahead and attack now. Take action. Oh, we just put... I do that all the time with the Crawling Barrens. Do you? That Burning Rune Demon is now going to... If they have a removal, they have a removal. We've done what we could. Are they passing the turn? Cling to Dust. Okay. They're going to draw a card with Cling to Dust. They didn't remove anything important from our side. Oh, and they got another land. So we have Crawling to Crawl. Oh, and we have a Heartless Act that can kill the Crawling Barrens this turn and this turn only if they activate it. Let's go ahead and throw the big boy. Burning Rune Demon, 6/6 flying. Then we get to go pick 2 cards. They choose one. We get the other. Take action. So we probably want an Ugin and probably a Tegrid. Here, we can't pick 2 Ugins. I mean, Lily could be interesting, but then I'll lose my Heartless Act. So let's get the Tegrid. They're going to give us the Tegrid, most likely. Boom. Submit 2. Opponent's deciding. They gave me the Tegrid, and they ditched the Ugin. Next, end turn. We'll pass turn, holding up the Heartless Act. If they fire up their Crawling Barrens at end of turn, then that sucks. But, so yeah, now we can't Heartless Act it. But if they attack in with it, we can Heartless Act it and block if they try to do any exile opponent's graveyard. There's nothing in there that I care about, per se.
I no longer wish to stay.
They throw a mountain, so they just have a Cling in their hand now. So that means that they have their god, and that's going to be a game. We've got it again. Not much they can do at that point once we have it under control. Good job, Raid. Good game. Sonica. Let's go with Sonica. Okay, our opening hand is 3 Swamps, 2 Agonizing, a Heartless, and a Perdition. Paleka's Perdition. Okay. I'm going to keep it. We have removal. We have hand destruction. Our opponent plays green. Gilded Goose. Probably on food. Swamp Pass. This could be a bad hand if they go too fast. We'll see. They throw a red into a Trail of Crumbs. Okay. So we'll throw a Swamp, and we Agonizing Remorse. And what do they have? Oof. They have 2 Fey Cursed Kings, Acclaim the Firstborn, and a Pathway. They're not going to be able to do those anytime soon. And so what, they could claim my Solemn later. Let's just get rid of one of their creatures, and then next turn I can get rid of the 1-2. He'll drop a land 3. This makes 4, so I can remove the other one with the next turn with this Agonizing. Unless they drew something great, they're passing. Cool, eliminates a nice card. We'll throw out the land. This costs over 4, so let's save our Agonizing Remorse. And let's rip that out of their hand. That way next turn we can Agonizing and Heartless. They got a Woe Strider, so they don't have a land unless they top deck it. If they do, we can kill this with the Heartless. So they have to hit a land. Let's get rid of the Woe Strider so they don't get a whole bunch of advantage off of that. They're going to make another food so that they can Trail of Crumbs. The card is so strong. Oh, there's their land. They're going to throw their Fey Curse? No, they do not. Okay, so we'll throw a Swamp. And we'll Agonizing Remorse them, leaving open mana for Heartless Act or Eliminate. So we'll get rid of their Fey Cursed, leaving them a claim, a land, and then they still have the Woe Strider, but the Woe Strider has no cards in the graveyard. They could make another food here, and they could keep doing that every single turn. So they'll make a food, but I'm going to eliminate this Goose and get that done with. Coffee break. That's a good cup of joe. Make a goose, or make a food. Don't make a food. Not a whole lot of options here, my friend. Can't take anything in our deck, so. Solemn's 4. Everything's bigger. There's the food created, finally. Now the Eliminate should go off. There it goes. They can sacrifice food in turn, but they won't get to use the Trail of Crumbs, so they do not. If we don't hit any lands, we're just kind of letting them rebuild. Can't do that against food. Uh-oh. They just Valkyried. We're going to get it right back with the Nightmare. They can't even kind of make that into that right now. So pass turn. Throw the Crawling Barrens. Throw the Elspeth's Nightmare, which will get rid of their Claim Firstborn. Hopefully they draw something better. Get rid of the Valkyrie. And then hopefully next turn we draw a land. And then we can throw out the Burning Tree Demon. Burning Rune Demon. Burning Tree? What's this guy thinking about? Okay. We have a Heartless Act that we can throw at the end of their turn. Just sacrificing food so that they can Trail of Crumbs for 1s. And they get a Bone Crusher Giant. Good for them. Bone Crusher. They don't even shoot me for 2 first because they didn't have 2 lands to do so. I'm going to Heartless Act this at the end of their turn. Lay down, four-legged friend. Four-legged family member. It's not a land. Okay, but it's a strong card. Claim the Firstborn, another Bone Crusher. We're going to definitely throw the Maze Mind Tome that we drew out. And now we get to start drawing cards too. Let's just do it now in case we get a land. Just play the land. There's the land. Crawling Barrens, play it, pass turn. So, they don't have enough... Oh, they can throw the Woe Strider, huh? Okay. And they throw the God, though. That was odd because now, unless they have another... Yeah, now they're going to... Oh, they don't have a second black. So we get rid of their graveyard while they get the God, and they're going to start whittling us down. We got to throw this out now. Our 6/6 flyer. Take that action. And so they have a god. So we need probably the Tegrid. Do I want the Lily? That, I don't think they shot me. I think that's in their hand. I would discard view browser. How many cards in their graveyard? None. Because I keep exiling it all. So we'll do Tegrid and we'll do Ugin. We usually get Tegrid. It's not often someone hands you an Ugin. Or 3 a turn. Eventually will outweigh their 2 a turn. We'll throw the land just to get it out there. We're going to be gaining life here in a moment, so we're not doing horrible. Yep. Oh, they don't. So I think we just take the 2, right? Oh, they can do it from our graveyard. I knew that. I've been playing. I swear I know how these work. Oof. It's just this. This is going to help a lot, and this is going to help a lot, but they've just got a lot going on. If we top deck a land, we pop this off twice. If we don't, we pop this once, because I think I'm going Lantern. There we go. We have a 4/3 on the board. And a Witch's Oven. So maybe, okay. Now I'm throwing this on the God side. I mean, what are you going to sacrifice your Bone Crusher in response? Perfect. Next. Is this to any target? Yeah. All attacks. We can draw a card. And then save this for next turn if they hold on to a card. End turn. So we've got the Tegrid, the Maze Mine. Get rid of our Ugin with the Colossus. We take 2, they gain 2. Ouch, 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 ouch. Every turn. Be a land in their hand. Nope, it's a Woe Strider. Let's just be weird and draw. Oh, Haggard Mauling. I like it. That is a good card. Okay, so they pass. They don't have any cards in their hand. Let's just go ahead and throw that down now. Let's throw the... Oh, no. Let's remove... Let's destroy their Woe Strider. I just don't want to take the damage. I'd rather block with the 4/5. Witch's Oven it, please. 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 Thank you. Thank you. So they did sack it to the Witch's Oven, so we have a Woe Strider now. Let's go ahead and attack with the 6/6 in the air. Boom. And we'll end the turn. At the end of the turn, we'll draw a card. They do 2 to us again with this Colossus, and they gain 2. Ouch, 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 ouch. We're down to 10. They're at 20. Hit them twice for 6, and they're at 20. Claim the first barn. Okay. I think they think... how can we do this? We can't do anything about that. Okay. They've claimed it. I can just attack with the 1/0/1, and then if they sack it with the Witch's Oven, we just get it back again. Pass. Can't do anything. Okay, so they do sack it to the Witch's Oven. I'll take it back. Get another 0/1. Resolve. Okay, before our turn, let's use the Woe Strider, sacrifice a 0/1, and let's scry. It's a Bloodchief Thirst. View battlefield. Oh. Okay, done. Let's draw that with the Maze Mine Tome. Take that Bloodchief. Then let's use the Woe Strider again. Sacrifice the other 0/1. Let's scry. Heartless Act. I'll take that. my turn. Let's Bloodchief Thirst the token. Heartless Act, the Bone Crusher. And we're swinging in. We do take 2 from that, so we're at 8, they're at 20, but we can gain 4 life with the Maze Mine and draw a card. So let's swing in with the whole herd. Hit them for 13 from 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can't throw Solemn and Maze Mine. I'd rather Maze Mine. We have a really good board. So Trail of Crumbsing, so that gaining a little life, and they're gonna use their Trail of Crumbs to get a Wicked Wolf. Nice. They have 2 food, so they can't kill. They can kill my Tegrid. But yeah, we'll just pass turn because that's fine. They'll probably try to kill the Tegrid. That resolves. Still hit them for 6 in the air. If they try to kill the Tegrid, then we'll just Woe Strider, sack it, scry. Okay. We are gonna do that. That's 1 food. Okay. There's the other food. We'll Woe Strider. Submit 1. Give ourselves a scry. This is tapped now. If that's something good, then we get to keep. Oh wait, they got rid of that. We just got rid of that. We don't want that. We'll ship it. Resolve the Trail of Crumbs. I think we have the game with the crawling 6, 7, 8, 9. Are they gonna? Yeah. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's see. Pass. So I think we do this instead of drawing. I'm gonna scry just to gain the life in case something happens I don't know about. Decline, and let's scry. See what's coming up. It's a untapped land. We take it because this gets big. Yeah, we'll just take it. I think that's game. They can't do much. Boom. Take action. Swing with the crew. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Next. Just in case. I don't think that needed to happen. Okay. Good game. Good game. Whew. I'm telling you what, that clock with that god. It just, every turn they're going up to, you're going down to. It's a 4-point swing every single turn. Gold tier 1. Let's get out of gold. Wow. That was super fun. Finished off gold, right into platinum with that, so that was fun. Amazing deck. Thank you again, TDK, known as Top Deck King, over on Twitch. Really good friend of mine. Go check him out if you're into best of threes, or you're really super on the competitive side of things. Not that we're not competitive here, but we also want to focus on the fun side of things. Put out all kinds of different decks. New decks for you all the time, but really good job over there he's doing. Really good decks he's putting out. Please check him out. The deck ran amazing. He did a great job building it. So the only change I would make, and it would be just a play test. I don't know if it's even the right move, is to take out, let's see, what was I going to take out? I was going to take out 1 Ugin because sometimes you just have too many. I hate not having 4 Ugins, but hey, and then put in 1 more of this. I can't, when I first saw it in the deck, I'm not gonna lie, I was teasing Top Deck King a little, like, come on, this card's slow, I don't like it, what are you gonna do? But there are so many times where you just happen to get it, and you can go get 2 removals. If you need removal, they can't do anything, or you go get the Ugin and the Tegrid, or maybe a Ugin and an Extinction Event. Just lots you can do with it. So that was awesome. I really hope this deck helps you get out of whatever rank you're in into the next one and you enjoy it. Leave a comment, please, letting me know how you did. I want to know every time you play one of the decks how you did in the comments. I enjoy reading them. I've only gotten a few so far, so help me out. Get some more in there. If you in any way like this, please subscribe. It's completely free. Hit that like button, and you have a great day. Kick some butt in the arena. See you next time.